is why I see
No.
it. And the other side is.
Yeah.
And it moves it up.
It'll be fine. You get that blue thing off there, you never know.
I probably won't. We'll notice it, but somebody else will.
They're harder to place than you think.
Oh, I'm with you on
Kept
that.
going.
And then the static electricity will make it stick. And you gotta fucking pull the damn thing on.
Yeah. Take the propeller off. Yeah.
Where'd prop come from?
What's that?
Where'd this prop come from?
It's Bob McDonald prop. It's a Phelps copy.
Oh, wow, 100 timber.
Half-inch wrench.
In the box.
Three in one. Boink! Right. There you go.
Have you seen how I've reached around the airplane?
We're coming up on weight. You know, I had that wood rev up prop on it.
Yeah.
Half-ounce lighter than this one. So this is where the mystery weights are coming in. You know, start.
We're getting closer to flying status.
I'm at 55 ounces now. So. It'll probably be 57 ounces finished.
Guy that was on there the other day crying about how he went from a 3-blade to a 2-blade. And he started getting gyroscopic precession.
Yeah, what is gyroscopic precision?
Well, or procession, however you want to look at it.
They're at it again.
Yeah, what's new?
Plus, I added this piece of fuel line, you know.
Well, that little bit counts.
Yeah,
It's a mystery on this, man, you don't think. That little piece of fuel line's not insignificant in the amount of weight. See, you got another fill vent to add yet.
yeah.
May not weigh much, but it weighs something.
Still should be under 60 though. But I think 57, 56 or 57.
Well, you're gonna put 3 more coats of paint on it, maybe 4.
Thinner, do you mean?
Well, relatively speaking.
I wonder where my paper was. good one.
It might crack.
That's good.
I'm talking about that filler.
Oh, it'll be fine.
I figured you'd use superfill on it.
I would have, but I didn't have none. My superfill's in St. Louis.
Well, I hope they don't all warp up on you.
Well, the nice thing about those is, I'll make another pair, and there's not much to them.
Yeah, it's $100 sheet plywood.
Took off the screws. Let me get it on this stand here. First thing to do is airbrush some white. The touch-ups. Ah, crap, I didn't bring my ink pen. Or did I? Nope. Oh well. You got a rapidograph? That's clean?
That I can't tell you. 'Cause I didn't get it clean. I never used your do me flusher.
I thought you did.
Well, I was going to, and I never got around to doing it. Never got around to it. 600 or not.
Yeah. Well, the first place I'm gonna fix right here is sand through 1,000 right there.
Yeah, one little spot that would be.
Right there. Oh, I gotta take that off, get right there. There's some black hair.
Where'd that fucking black spot right there come from?
I don't know.
Must have missed tape on.
Don't matter, nobody gonna look that close.
I am. How's the grain looking back here? Why did these stabbing elevators always do that shit?
I don't know what they do.
Yeah, collapse and stabbing elevator. The trailing edge always ends up. Are you down there?
No. I'm gonna get rid of that black hair.
These are a bitch to get rid of. They don't like the cover.
Good enough. Jim sent me a picture of him getting that oil change yesterday.
Yeah. All hooked up to a pump.
Yeah. Let's see here. Nothing. Come on, guys. 9 watchers, 5 likes, no chatters. 20 minutes in. Is the sound working? Let's see. Was there any more spots? I'm gonna have to redo the canopy when I get back to St. Louis. It'll be fine. Probably take me an hour to pick that stencil off.
Yeah, it'd be a pain around. Pain in the arse.
11 watchers, 21 minutes, 5 likes. Come on, guys, hit the thumbs up button and let's do some chatting here. We got to get the chat rate up. I realize I'm not bad, Chad, but yeah, I got a little spot right there I need to erase. Okay, let's look this thing over for some more eraser marks. Oh, okay, these.
Good morning, folks. What are you doing there? Why don't you take care of that black line?
Huh?
While you're doing that crap, why don't you take care of this black line?
What black line?
That black line.
Oh, it's red. I'm not bothering with it.
And you know, it's got a bunch in it. There's a line over here too, and this one, red here. There's a red here, not black here. That's surprising. That's an ink pen, not touch up. It's in the black. You don't think about it. And I noticed you cut yourself the other day on the video. You were running around starting to touch all these black lines up. I said, well, shit, I gotta clean this whole thing. They'll just all come off. Yep. Gotta do that at the last second before you
Well, it's been wiped already.
clear it.
I don't want to wipe it down with any stuff. It's been wiped. I'm not gonna bother with that. Just, yeah,
Oh, no. No, I just leave it now. It's a 90% gone. 98% gone.
it was a big one.
Yeah, I'm surprised that much of it came out. It'll be gone come spring, completely. Let the sum of all the parts shrink. Did you get your computer the other day?
No, I got to thinking I don't want to spend the money.
It's an outlay.
$1,000
Oh, yeah.
for what I want. I just don't want to spend the money. I don't need it that bad.
If you're bringing that whole panel, you better get that little dot right there.
I'm not spraying the whole panel, but I'll get the dot anyway, because sure enough, it'll come through there.
Yeah.
Just protecting.
What's another piece of tape? In the whole grand scheme of things, it's actually smoothed out a lot better than I thought it would with just so little vocal. You know, as far as the humps go.
Yeah, well, it'll be gone 2 more coats. Because these coats here get done, and then I'm gonna ink it. I mean,
While you're sitting there spraying that, spray this little spot right here. You need to put some tape on
tape her up.
it. Actually got two little spots out there. They're on the top.
So it'll be next weekend for the final clip, because we'll get a sanding and inking after today. Now this is still my original half a quart. I mean, it started out like this, filled it up, keep filling it. This is all the clear that's left to paint on this airplane. Don't go back to the can. What are we doing?
That and that.
You better put heat tape in there, because I know that the overspray will come. Seven likes. There we go. Sorry, I've forgotten. What is John building at the moment? What engine is in his? That is. Good morning, Christopher. John. Hey, Jeff. Hey, it's Alan. Good morning. Nobody's saying anything. Good morning. Okay. John is building one of these for a PA-65. So basically this.
Same basic airplane canopy will get a little different. Fin might be different.
This setup flies great, I'm
But the
telling you.
wing and the stab and the areas and the arms and all that stuff are all the same. My wing tips are different. Not by a whole lot, but some.
Okay, what are we doing
I
here?
mean, it's just what it is. You're still on white. This is all white in here.
I don't know, I think we need some paper on this.
Well, discretion's the better part of that one.
Yeah, I don't wanna do it again. I don't wanna do it again. Tape it. They want $300, $369 for a creel of 50K toe. however they're out of it.
50K too.
Yep.
Only 50?
Huh?
Only 50K?
Yeah, Danny said he was only using 48 to make that crop, so.
Yeah. I'm getting my numbers skewed.
I talked to Dan yesterday.
And what's Daniel up to?
Nothing.
Sitting in his easy chair?
Yeah.
Don't know yet, Craig.
What?
With or without pipe. There is a pipe tunnel made into the airplane, but it's not cut out on the bottom of the fuselage yet. So, I don't know. It ran so well with the pipe before. I hate to take it off. The 65s, man, that thing has been so sweet. It just tack it and go. 5% nitro, so easy. About 20% oil, half and half. It's just a flip and fly airplane. It is, God, man, on that pipe, I'd be halfway afraid to even change anything.
Well, you got nothing to lose. You can always put a pipe in it.
Yeah, I know, the problem is refinishing it, you know, and then go back to painting the cutout. So I'm still not there yet. I'm not to the building aspect of it. I have to worry about cutting that out right now. But I have to do it before. Let's see here.
There's a pipe tunnel in this. And there ain't. Even if you didn't have a pipe tunnel, it ain't nothing to put floor in it.
It's got the floor in it, everything's in
Yeah.
there. Floor pipe. It doesn't make any difference because the floor is really only about a 2-inch, 3-inch piece back here behind the trailing edge of the wing.
Yeah.
And a little angled piece going up, so. As far as that goes, it's really nothing.
Because if this thing don't run good on muffler, it could get a pipe, but that means it'll gain 3 ounces too.
Yeah. I didn't wipe that down all the way unless you did it.
Oop. Too wet.
Don't do that.
Only takes a little bit to get.
It's alright, it'll go.
It's got some hot pinholes in it right there, but it'll be fine.
You got pinholes? Yeah, you using the same paper I'm using.
No, it's not in the paper, it's in the paint where I bubbled it, popped it, you know.
Oh.
Oh, wait a minute, put another coat on it, and that'll be the end of that. You see how this looks dark, light, dark? You know what that is? It's the tops of the clear. When I put the clear on it, this will all disappear. Because I used a block on it, you know, try to sand it flat.
Yeah, I see that, but you always end up, for some reason, the freaking grain like shows up in these big flat areas.
Just the way it is.
It'll level out, I know that, but you might want to sand on this right in here. See these lines?
You know, the sand on it after the next coat of clear.
Doesn't look like you sanded in that area very much. More discontinued, different types of materials, lines.
Nothing you can do about it.
Now you gotta have it in there.
I could fiberglass it.
Oh, there we go, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Then you can worry about fiberglass cloth weave over the whole thing. Well, we got a whole gallon of primer over here. That's some high build stuff now.
Is heat off the header pipe rear exhaust concern with the tank? No.
I don't know, it could be. If you're running a plastic tank in there and it was close enough.
Yeah, but we always put that, you know, floor and that aluminum cape.
I put a heat shield in one of my airplanes because I thought that might be the problem, but it didn't cure it.
So you opened up the hole.
No, I didn't do anything to it. It was something else completely different, unrelated to the airflow or anything in there. But I had a metal tank, and it was 1.5 inches thick, and it was running pretty close to the header. So I thought, well, you know, heat off the header is getting the fuel hot or whatever, and it's causing a erratic run. So I took a piece of 64th inch plywood and glued it to a piece of 1/8 inch balsa wood and made a little heat shield. And it's not attached in there. I can take it out anytime I want to, but I just left it in there. But it didn't cure the problem. The problem was another fuel delivery issue.
It's gonna have a couple of, you know, see these holes in it, but there's nothing I can do about it. You have to get it out in the clear. Once this thing's polished, I'll be able to see it anyway.
I know that's what you did. I guessed it. You were working on that dent, and you're holding the heat gun over here and looking at the dent. I've done it before. I know exactly what happened.
Probably.
It's so easy. It only takes a split second, you know, when that hair dryer's on high.
Oh, shoot. I got a red hair over here.
Yeah. Those little hairs, you see them, but they're a pain in the butt to cover. I think they'll like start showing through again. You get a coat of paint on, let it dry, and then they'll start. Actually covered pretty good. Make a liar out of me. That's where you don't want, when you're doing these little spot things here, you don't want 90% thinner in your colored paint at that point in time.
There's a lot of thinner in that white.
Yeah, I know, but you're putting on a lot of paint.
That white is high pigment. I think this is all it's gonna get out here. I'm gonna add more.
70 ounces.
Yeah.
But to answer the questions directly, 90% of the time, it's not a problem.
What?
Heat off the pipe or better. If you're building a nose like a Big M Greenway thing that's got a V-shaped air deflector and all that stuff, it covers up most of the tank, it's definitely not a problem. If you're making a tank box in there where it slides in from the front, that alleviates the problem completely. If you would even have one.
Go to the store and get some of that plumbing insulation and glue it to a piece of balsa wood, sit it over the tank, and you're done.
Yeah, pretty much.
Lifetime supply is $10.
Pipe insulation.
Yeah.
2-inch wide pipe insulation. Sticky back on one side. Works like a champ.
Lifetime supply, $10.
Well, you know, I've had mine for a pretty long time, and I'm gonna have to get some more, so it'll last you a goodly amount of time. And I think the roll's about 50 feet or 25 feet or something like that.
You only use 3 or 4 inches at a time. You have to have a lot of airplanes for that much.
I had that roll for 15 years probably. And I've given away a bunch of it and carried pieces around with me in case I needed it, and they got thrown and ground line came out pretty good.
Got one spot, but I'm not gonna bother with it.
Bottom of the G.
You know, right there, yeah.
Oh, man. Kind of scraping it off.
Yeah, I did, and it don't wanna scrape off. So,
Just leave it. It's not easy to do that. You gotta have a pretty steady hand.
determination.
And by all means, make sure you got a good clear coat on your paint before you ever even take an ink pen out. You'll do it one time and you'll learn why. Try to ink an airplane without any clear on it.
I was thinking about it, and I better,
You'll learn real fast. If you make one mistake,
especially on the white airplane.
it's over. It eats into that white, it'll sink into that white.
You have to repaint the airplane,
Yeah,
and then there's no guarantee you'll get it out.
that's right. It could very well come bleeding right back up through it all.
Started to get light there, and I didn't want to bother with it anymore.
And get all that glue off of there and make sure you do.
It's,
Feels like it, but.
it's ready to paint.
I mean, we couldn't see it before, and as soon as you cleared it, it showed up.
If it comes back, I mean, I'm gonna repaint that in St. Louis
Well,
anyway.
yeah. Usually just redo the whole thing.
Yeah.
A little bit clear, a little bit, or a little bit orange green, and a little bit of clear. The biggest thing now is to try to keep from dinging it. You know, you're handling it, you're moving it around, you're doing this and that. And keep the hanger rash down to a fine roar.
Got at least 100 hours of rubbing and sanding left to do on it.
Get your airplane down where it's nice and comfortable and you have a good, nice, comfortable seat and a glass of your favorite beverage, whatever it is, a Coke, pop, beer, wine, coffee, whatever it is, and sit down and start rubbing, sanding and rubbing.
Okay, let's get the black. We'll do that skunk.
Take your time, do one complete panel at a time. That's how I do it. I know other people got different ways. Eric, you sent me pictures already of your Magnum, and plus there's pictures online, and I've looked at those also. It's a very nice looking airplane. What it come out weighing. And Sparky will get back on the Magnum probably when he gets back home or after he gets this airplane to a point to where he can start working on the Magnum again. Eric did his Magnum up and basically looked like the original.
That's what I'm gonna do.
It looks real good, and I think he used some kind of two-part clear on it. Am I right, Eric?
Yep. How much does it weigh?
That's what I want to know. How much does it weigh? You got a 2-ounce penalty for a foam wing right off the bat.
3-ounce penalty for automotive.
You come in sub 60 on that airplane, on that Magnum, straight out of the kit with kit wood and all that stuff. You're in tall cotton, but I haven't seen too many of them do that.
With kit wood?
With kit wood. Kit wood is probably gonna weigh 67 ounces. The airplane is deceptively big. It looks small when you're building it. Really looks sort of small. And I think that's just because the fuselage is so small on it, but it's every bit as almost as big as this airplane right here, maybe not as much cord.
No, 10-inch cord. It's 700 squares.
But yeah, it's a bigger airplane than what it really appears.
If you had to build an airplane for Super 60s, or I mean N30 and Pampa, and you only could get one airplane, that's a good airplane.
Yeah, the plane flies good. I've seen plenty of them up there flying, and they look bigger in the air than they look on the
Here,
ground.
get this open.
Is that primer? That's that primer.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
I thought
I know we dump junk stuff in there, but look at all that gray in the bottom. That's that primer that we mixed up. Just get another.
thinner.
They're olive jars or grape jars or whatever. $62 ounces. You use 4-to-1 urethane based clear coat. Did you over thin the clear coat? Or reduce it? I mean, they call it reducer, but it's thinner. As you can tell, we're not big advocates on cheap urethane top coats. I mean, I just read another article on Stunt Hanger where a guy was having problems refitting. He had his airplanes and they sat for 10 or 15 years, and he come back to them, and in the areas that were exposed to fuel around the engine and stuff, the clear coat started peeling off the airplane or bubbling off. When you're done painting, how many coats of clear do you have on the airplane? Just top coats over the paint? 3, 4?
I have 1/2 quart.
Yes, yeah. It has 1/2 of a quart, and then as much thinner as it takes. And it may not all be used.
You only get
You only get 1/2 quart. That's it. Period. Top coat over the paint. No more.
You get 1 quart of paint for the whole airplane. Half of that quart is for the substrate and half is for the top coat.
That isn't 4 coats of brand new quart thin to clear. No, it isn't. He started off with his top coat clears thinned probably 60%. And he keeps adding thinner to it. Thinner, 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 thinner. By the time you get to that final coat that you're putting on there, you might still have a 1/2 quart, what looks like a 1/2 quart of clear.
But really thinner.
It's 80, 90% thinner. It still has product in it, don't get me wrong. There's still clear in there. But it's all part of that first 1/2 quart. Oh yeah, baby, that looks great. That looks great. I gotta get me one of them.
What?
Air guns.
Well, buy a grip. Buy one of these.
No, I'm getting a marijuana. But a bottom section feed like that, but not a top section.
The section or the top loaders are for artwork.
You're working on a vertical surface or something like that, that's fine, but you could very easily spill out of a cup that doesn't have a lid on it, and ruin a whole paint job.
They got lids.
Oh, some of them do. Some of them don't. See, a lot of them they work without ever even putting a lid on them. But they're putting like 3 or 4 drops of paint in there and shooting it and then changing colors and.
Come on.
Getting cold in here, guys. We're gonna make some noise.
Got to heat it up. light back there.
Yeah, it really does. It needs something on it. Even if you put panel lights all over it, it wouldn't look quite there, you know.
It's all gonna get panel lights.
Now, that's after this next coat of clear. One thing you want to look out for, guys, when you're doing stripes like this, you got a stripe that comes back here and tapers to nothing. You gotta look at where that is. You gotta make it in the same spot on the other side. And if this one's shorter, you gotta make it shorter on the other side. You gotta take that into consideration when you want to put that airplane on. It's not easy to do, Mike, either. It's working kind of really close. These points should always be at the same spot on the paint scheme on both sides of the airplane. This red line here needs to end at the same spot on both sides. And it's not an easy thing to do. You want to spark tape it 2 or 3 times. That's what it takes. Then you run into that asymmetry where you got the outboard wings 3/4 of an inch shorter than the inboard wing. Well, you got to take that into account in your paint job too, because it affects it. You don't notice it until you start taping everything. Well, this don't be at the same spot. Okay, time to start picking. Now the fun begins. $7 and something a gallon.
This is a whole lot harder than people think. Getting this stencil off.
Without picking a hole in your finish, your base coat. I do find myself that a number 11 Exacto knife blade works better than a scalpel. And I say that because it's stiffer. Yeah, I'd have to get my 3D glasses on to even see that. I can't see that with these glasses. I see blue right there.
I wanted this on here come hell or high water.
Yeah. You made a trade-off for the checkerboards, and I'm not so sure the checkerboards wouldn't have been easier. Just to hand mask them and tape them off. Poor guy using the plotter.
Come on now.
stuff like that, and you get that little eyeball that's gotta stay put in there, that'll be a pain in the butt to get off there, but you couldn't get it to stick hardly to begin with. At least in my past experience, I haven't been able to. See if we can reach over there and get a better picture of this for you guys.
If you start dropping signal, you gotta put it back. Your router is not that powerful.
It'll only zoom in so far.
Come on, get off there. Why doesn't this turd want to come off?
If I unplug this, is it gonna affect anything?
No.
Plugging in over here to a different cord. Ba-ding. Pepe Le Pew. Well, I got my cowling pretty much done and mounted. I started working on the canopy, and I cut a piece of wood which isn't big enough. Doesn't come forward far enough. I didn't have a piece of wood thick enough and long enough, and I really didn't want to laminate it with a whole bunch of wood up in there. So then I started looking at a plastic canopy.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I know, oh boy. Well, if I put a plastic canopy on it, that means I gotta put a pilot in it. That means more weight.
Another ounce.
And then I looked at my canopies, and they didn't have the type of canopy that I wanted. I didn't. I thought a P51 sort of look with the bar that goes across the top where it slides back and forth and all that stuff would look good on there. But I can't find one. Hobby shop, that's why I went over to the hobby shop, was look for a P51 style canopy. Like come on a Sig Chipmunk.
You're gonna have to back up.
So I come to a standstill. I haven't called up SIG, and I don't necessarily want if I order one, I'm ordered 2 or 3 of them, you know, and I,
Make one. You got?
well, that's a lot of work too. I can mold it, that's not the problem. I think more in line, I'm gonna end up finding the wood somehow. And making a painted on canopy.
Yeah, it's 1.5 ounces lighter. That stomach came off easy. The other one didn't want to come off with that crap.
The biggest thing when you're removing these stencils is you got to worry about digging into the paint underneath of them. That's the hardest part, is getting between that stencil and your paint. And it's so easy just to dig a hole. Then you got another spot you got to fix. Next door neighbor lady's out there cutting her grass, and it's
Raining?
32 degrees outside. She's out cutting her grass. Probably because she doesn't want to rake the leaves up that are still in there. They did their last leaf pickup here a couple days ago. It's supposed to quit raining and start dropping in temperature, and I think by tonight it's supposed to be like 19 degrees tonight.
No, that's it.
Yeah.
Back up.
Well, I got them zoomed in on your skunk, dude.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Now, toothpick.
You know where they're at.
I would normally do this with an ink pen, but I didn't bring it. Got a Dayton Busy Buzzard decal in there.
Yeah. Got a bunch of them, but they're not good to use on an airplane because they're too thick. If that's, is that an actual decal or is that a? Look up. It's doing.
Damn!
Tied up. Got you all tied up.
Huh?
Pick spot.
No, didn't have a center.
Oh,
I couldn't
oh,
pick.
the center of the eyeball.
Yeah, I couldn't pick a center.
Oh man, what do you mean with them quadruple magnifying glasses?
Could not pick a center.
Yeah, I know, it's pretty smart.
Close enough.
Oh, it's gotta be close enough.
If they're standing, ah, look at that! Get the hell out of here!
Yep. You're too close. I mean, you got a little T detail on there you can't see on that. But all them little white areas right in there in that body part.
Yep.
Little squigglies on his tail.
That is the Lockheed skunk. You know, I hear these guys, that's from the skunk works. Show me.
No, it's not Skunk Works.
That's from the skunk works right there. Okay. Oh shoot, I should have painted these white. With the airbrush. There's some light wheels.
Yeah, it'd be nice if you could pop them apart and paint the rounds.
You can, but can't get them anymore.
Can't get them anymore.
No, I can't find those anywhere.
I don't like them baby buggy wheels, the ones with the big, like a cast aluminum spoke rim, but they're plastic. I call them baby buggy wheels. I don't like them at all.
And it gets cool in here quick.
Yeah, it does. Non-insulated garage door. Back to the full size.
And get everything all touched up.
A little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit everywhere. You're really fortunate.
Huh?
You're really fortunate.
Why?
Because I have 5 times that many. Not every time, but
This is way more than I normally have.
you're fortunate, Deb. You're not doing anything any different than I am outside of painting faster. Slower when it comes time between coats and stuff, but
The biggest thing is to get the tape off as soon as possible. I mean, like right now.
yeah, you don't want to leave it set on there. I don't ever let it sit on there. I unwrap it as fast as you do. I just don't start retaping as quick as you do. 'Cause get some heat.
Yeah, heat would be good.
Noise.
Yep, noise coming up. The afterburners are kicked in. guess it's ready for clear. I don't know if I want to do them stripes on this today. What do you think? I think we could. I just got a feeling they're gonna pull up.
Well, I know you're sort of scared now because you have the pull-ups in there, and I don't blame you. I don't blame you in the least.
Okay, let's take them off.
You pay him now or you pay him later.
All these guys, you gotta have something on the tail.
Well, I mean, the airplane doesn't look too bad right like it is, but
Fresh rolls, these are $14 a roll. See the gas is going down, $2.99.
you know, it was 302 yesterday. Well, Biden's trying to appease everybody. He's got the gas prices temporarily lowered, and then you just wait.
Yeah, until we run out of gas. Then just
Wait, January 1, it's gonna be $5 a gallon. He's still working out of the damn reserves. And that's really probably not why the gas prices are up. Not because of the reserves. Because the gas company saw an opportunity. And they jumped on it. OPEC and everybody else.
they want to keep the gas prices high.
Well, they're just making money. They know the people are still gonna drive and still gonna do their things, and you still gotta have transportation for products and everything else, and railroads are running on diesel electric, but it's still diesel. You
Well,
know?
they're gonna have electric trains. They're gonna put electricity through the rails.
Yeah, they'll run from Dayton to Waynesville 30 miles and they have to sit there for 82 hours to recharge. And then their batteries will all start going bad, and then they can't get any more batteries for them, so they'll have a bunch of defunct.
Elon Musk released his diesel truck, right?
Yeah.
Well, you're only allowed 80,000 pounds. How many thousand pounds is that battery gonna weigh?
Yeah. A bunch. A bunch.
Take this off.
Yeah, you ain't getting any paint on them. It's a good looking truck. I saw the truck.
You like the look of that?
Well, it's got sort of that aerodynamic look.
Not my good scissors. There we are. Now he's coming out with his own smartphone. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Yep, the Tesla phone. The I can't remember the name of it.
They're gonna find out they may have pissed in the wrong bowl of Wheaties, you know. I'm looking for some closed cell foam. The word out there. With a durometer reading of 75 or just a little bit higher. So the higher the number, the harder the foam. You know, maybe an 80 durometer.
That looks even? Looks even to me, maybe a little bit.
It's whiter. Right there. Be close. This one sort of looks like a curved head on the last inch or so. That one does too now.
It doesn't really matter.
It's just the end. It's just the end of the lines. You'll never see it when that tape's gone, because there's nothing there to look at. You're gonna see.
Well, the stripe doesn't go up on the leading edge anyway.
Yeah, I know, and it's only gonna be, you know, half an inch wide or whatever. You're never gonna see anything.
So the first stripe will go.
What I need is my marking ruler with my little edge stuff on it, so we can get some.
I got my marker and ruler ready.
Whatever.
Yeah, TLAR, that looks about right.
That probably is.
Now this is the front line of the stripe, it's not the stripe.
Right. See, there's not a lot of taper in the leading edge of that stab, not as much as the wings got.
Now this is the red stripe right here.
That should be parallel with the trailing edge.
Yep. This is the hard one because you got no place to put your hand. A little bend on the end, but it'll be fine. Now we'll go 3/8 and then a quarter, or 3/8.
Well, you want to go smaller than what these are,
Right?
so yeah, probably about 3/8 and then a quarter. Yeah, that'd probably be pretty good. You don't want to get that yellow line so thin that you can't see it. I think that should be bigger.
What?
This line, you just pick it up.
And 3/8?
No, it's a heavy quarter.
The next one is gonna be that wide.
Yeah, I'm just looking at these, you know, I'm looking at this tip sort of proportions of what they look like.
Well, This is real thin here, this is real thin here, and that one's twice the width, and this is 2.5 times the width. But
I'll take measure up there.
yeah, take it all off, start again.
No, don't do that. Don't take the front off. The front's fine.
I don't think so. I think the front should have been, this should have been 1/4. I think it's too thin here on the end, this line here.
No, because you're real thin on that one.
I know, but I'm not gonna have any black up here, so I need to move this line up another. Right there. Gonna have silver on it, maybe, I don't know.
Well, and the silver will take it about. I just think that this is a little narrow.
Quarter. 3/16.
Your 5/16 or whatever.
Another roll of tape.
Another $50.
Hold that up here. Can't believe she's out there in 30-degree weather.
Oh, yeah.
That wide enough?
That's too wide.
That wide enough?
Still a little wide.
Make up my mind.
I'm trying to. There you go.
Pull it out there.
Yeah, that's better. And then if you go half that wide, you'll be at about 1/4 of an inch, and that's what? It's right at about 3/8 of an inch right there. Your heavy 1/4 there, and your 3/8 there, so you gotta widen up, just come to the tip. I wanna make sure you put that tape down and pull it off 15,000 times. There you go. That's looking more gooder.
Hello, Mr. Burrell. You and Naomi. What is that? Leonard says he made a paint stand like we're using. What a great tool.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Don't leave your airplane on there without supporting the tail. Get you one of those runoff rollers for a table saw.
How's that? That looks straight?
Yep. And position it underneath, put a piece of pool noodle over it or something like that, and position it under the tail if you're gonna leave the airplane for any length of time on your paint stand. Just to take a little bit of that forces off your motor mounts. I'm not so sure anything will happen, but just to be safe.
I got one sitting right over there in the corner with the blue towel on it and the pool noodle stuff. It's just a little single pod that opens up for a stand that adjusts up and down.
We're going about this wrong. Measure from the trailing edge here to there and to there. 'Cause
Well, I know, that's why I wanted my tape measure. You said my eyeball's good enough. Remember?
1.25 inches.
One and 3/8 there. Yeah, 1 and a heavy 8 there, 3/16 there.
Yep, we're doing it wrong. I'm doing it wrong.
You gotta come this way.
Yep, we did that.
You need some pencil marks, some tick marks that are accurately measured. Let me get my ruler.
Ruler would be good. I'm gonna take them all off. I don't like that front line. Another $14 wasted. But the thing is, if you're not happy with it before you paint it, you certainly won't be happy with it after it's painted. You might as well do it now. No matter what it costs, how much tape you waste. I shouldn't have put that front line on first. We'll go 1, 1.25, 1.5. God, it got cold in here already. Got cold in here already. More noise, guys. Okay, let's do this side first. About ready to cut it in, good.
be getting in our shorts. That's it, no more taping to do.
Huh?
That's it, no more taping.
Nope, just papering. Well, let's take a consensus. What do you guys think? Leading edge red, orange, yellow, and that's it.
Or pull this red line back here
Yeah.
and have a white leading edge. This little tool right here is great for laying stuff out. I made this, made Sparky one, I made Dan one, I think too. It's not a big project, but
Well, let's have a vote. What are we gonna do? Oh, no problem. Yeah, let me show John. Where's my phone?
I don't know what you did with it.
I got it right here. I'll show you a picture.
I gotta get something to drink.
This is Jim getting his oil changed.
Jimbo, yeah, I've sat in those chairs many a time. I don't know how long your treatment takes, but
5 minutes is too long.
my blood transfusions I was getting would take 10 hours by the time I left the house and the time I got back home. 10 hours. 8 hours laying in the bed.
Okay, guys, what do we got? So, do we want... Okay, now listen, we're gonna vote on this, so... Do I wanna put another stripe there and leave the leading edge white, or do I wanna paint this all red, and then orange, and then yellow? So instead of being white, red, orange, yellow, it'll be just red around the leading edge. Now I do intend on putting a silver cap on the leading edges of these things, even on the wing.
Hey Jim, hope you're feeling good after your treatment. Michael Millard says, I think it might look better with the white leading edge. Doesn't make any difference. All it is a piece of tape.
Yeah.
You know, do we put this piece of tape on there or don't we put this piece of tape on there? It'd only be about 1/4 of an inch, maybe 3/8 of an inch of white showing up at the nose.
Yeah, but you're gonna get that silver leading edge on there too.
Right, which will take out some of it.
Take it all up, really. I mean, gonna have silver here on the leading edge of the rudder, silver here, and then silver stripe on the leading edge.
Yogi says he likes the white leading edge.
So that's two.
There's 2.
Jimbo,
Let's
what do
hear
you,
for
what do
Jimbo.
you say?
Yeah, what do you think?
Jim, you're a Nat's appearance judge. What do you think?
Alan says, I like the red leading edge followed by the stripes. Now you gotta realize this whole thing will be red from here all the way back to this line.
All the way around.
All the way around, both sides, yeah. It'll all be red up here and then orange and then yellow and then white back here.
With a silver cap on it.
you're almost gonna have to, if you do that silver, you're almost gonna have to have a white strip in there to differentiate. I don't know that it would look right with the red on there, with the silver on the red, without white separating everything.
It'll look just like the rudder. Oh, it's yellow.
Yeah, that's true.
I think we'll just go ahead and paint it as is. Yeah, stand back and then.
It doesn't make any difference, it's gonna look good anyway, once you get the three colors on there, you know. it's
Because
gonna look
here's
good.
why I'm gonna do red leading edge, because it's red all the way up to the spinner.
To the nose, yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Fine and dandy. You don't wanna hear my opinion, but.
What's your opinion?
I would put checkerboards on the leading end there.
Yeah.
I know you didn't want to do that, so that's why I said you don't want to hear my opinion.
No, I don't, because I'm not putting checkerboards on it. I mean, I could, if I decide to do that, I could just paint a white strip, put checkerboards on it, but
Yeah, oh yeah, it's not that, it's that big of a deal.
it'll be decided as I'm sitting looking at it. But I doubt it, because way too difficult.
See, your visions are different than mine, they're different than Yogi's, they're different than Jim's, or, you know, everybody's got their own thing in the back of their head, and you have to please yourself, not me, not anybody else.
That's right. I tell you another thing that I might do. I might sand this off, repaint it, and put these type letters on it. I don't know if I like that.
I thought it looked good.
Did you?
Yeah. It sort of matches that.
I have been known to sand and repaint markings several times. I did that on my shoestring. In one night, I moved that big 16 3 times.
Oh, geez. I remember that, and I was feeling for you.
I did it all in one setting.
Yeah, it's pretty hard. I mean, you gotta dedicate yourself to something and say, well, this is what it's gonna be, and then if you're not happy with it, change it. That's one thing nice about this paint. It is so forgiving. Gary Sinclair says red. Got 2 reds, 2 whites.
Well, Gary's an artist, so he knows.
So red it is.
Yeah, that's what it's getting. I brought 2 rolls. There's one in my box on the floor there,
Yeah, where'd the other roll go?
in my, right here.
Oh, you used them, okay. I was just gonna make some trim edge and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, guesstimate on the length too.
Wrap all the way around.
Yeah, I'm going to. I've taped an airplane or two.
Have you now? I'm just gonna airbrush this stuff. I think I can get it on good enough. I mean, there's not that much area without streaking it. I know I can do the red and orange without streaking. I don't know about, I mean, the yellow and orange without streaking it. I love my little skunk. His little hands were tough to do. I gotta put white back in. I'm gonna clean out this airbrush real good. I gotta do white again. I missed a spot. Right by the fillet, there's a spot of dirt. You know,
Yeah, never fails.
not dirt, but a hair. One of them things. Is there any yellow? What red did I use? I used the red. Oh no. Oh no. What red did I use? There's the yellow.
Whatever red is Cadillac red.
Yeah. But I already had it mixed up, I think. Here. There it is. This is the red I used. Red, yellow, orange. Let's see where the orange is. That's blue. I don't have any paint in here. I left it all here. What happened to the orange?
Red, orange, red.
It's red. Different color red. This is insignia blue. That's light blue. Gotta be here. There was a whole can. Let's get it.
That's yellow.
This is yellow. the orange.
It was a can?
Yes.
Very bad.
One road actually was Wicks.
Let me see if she-
That's red. Well, we may not get to paint this today.
Your other box is gone. Here's a box.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Here's a box.
There it is. Right there. No, this is Cadillac. There it is. Okay, good. I thought it was in a can, but it's in a jar. This was from my Junar. Okay, so we get to paint.
This is where you put this paper on this trailing edge?
Yeah, you can put dirt paper. It's gonna take me a while to clean this airbrush out, so. To get it back to be able to spray white with. Because I surely don't want to put colors in my regular gun when I'm going to spray clear today.
Nah. Not really a good thing.
We just had a jar that we started for trash. What happened to it?
That little one right there, I think.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That thinner's hot thinner. That burns the crap out of my fingers.
With the jumps in there?
Yeah. Dope thinner don't, I mean, it don't burn that bad. Uh-oh, somebody wants to buy your house.
Yeah, and that unknown phone number.
They know it.
I know. That's pretty bad. I get phone calls on a phone number I don't even know.
They know it.
How much they offer for the house, Barb?
Who?
That phone call.
Oh, I wasn't even listening. Is that what it was?
That phone that we don't know the number to.
Which house?
That's another question.
Why do you guys have it?
Cause you have to have it.
For
They
what?
charge you more if you don't have it.
Who charges?
Cable
The cable company.
company.
Oh, so it's an internet phone.
Well, it's your landline to your house. You get cable TV, you get the package, and it comes with a phone.
Internet, TV, and the phone. But if you try to drop the phone,
We
they charge
tried.
you more. Don't ask me why.
They charge you more.
How much is your cable bill a month?
$260
$260.
for cable, phone, and internet.
I pay $89, but I only have internet. But you can run a phone. I can run a phone off my internet. I just get the Straight Talk or the. I got a phone. Just plug it in and do VoIP.
Oh, I don't know about all that stuff, so. Yeah.
But I don't know the
They
number
just
to that
keep-
either.
They just keep dinging you.
Started out $49. Now it's
Yeah,
double.
We got basic cable, pretty much basic cable.
we don't have HBO or any of that.
$200 a month.
$260.
I wouldn't. No way. What, you gotta cut that thing right now and just run internet.
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know.
You don't now.
You don't.
Don't know how.
Just tell them, I just want internet, $89. And watch internet TV. I mean, I'll help you do that, no big deal. And that's a lot of money, 200 and some,
Yeah, it is.
that's a lot of money.
Yes, you're not kidding.
I don't know why you can't get cable and just pick what channels you want to watch and pay on that basis, because there are hundreds of channels we don't watch.
Yeah, a lot of them are just repeat channels to boot.
One in regular and one in HD, and I can't tell the difference.
You're right, you can't.
You can click back and forth from them, back to back. You cannot tell the difference. It's all rip off. You know, that's just like cable TV came out and their big ad was, no more commercials, cable TV.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the kids don't remember that.
Now they got more commercials on the dang thing and paid commercials, half-hour long commercials. The whole point of it was to not have commercials.
They got one channel that's all commercial.
Well, yeah, well, they all are late at night. On there late at night sometime, well, you know what that's like.
I have Netflix, and I think I pay $15 a month for that. And I have Amazon. You have an Amazon
Prime.
account, Prime, right?
No,
You don't have Prime?
they have this thing on, ticked me off, something terrible. If you're on Medicaid or food stamps or whatever, EBT or whatever they call it, because your Amazon Prime for half price, $6.99 a month instead of full price. All the comments on, well, why don't you do that for seniors and veterans and No.
That'd be too much like the right thing to do. Hell, my kids have got 2,000 channels.
Well, you know that FCC requires that all channels broadcast over the airwaves too, so to get yourself a good antenna, you don't even need cable. Because my house in St. Louis, we have all the local channels, but we do them for
Well,
free.
you have to get all your local channels are free.
Yeah,
They're broadcast over regular
right.
airways, but, you know, that's limited, you know, 2, 5, 7, 9, 12, 22.
Yeah, but remember when we were kids, we had 9 and 13, I think. 2 channels.
We had 7 and 2, our local channels here. And nothing on after midnight.
Oh, yes, there was. There was a movie about an Indian, and it was winter time.
What?
The movie about the Indian in the winter time. First, the test pattern would come on, the Indian chief, and then it would go to snow. Now, these guys got no idea what's going on.
You get that crazy looking number thing that came up on that test pattern thing. And it'd blast for about 5 minutes.
They always played High Flight before the sign off.
We used to watch Bob Shreves, and Bob Shreves was a movie guy that was on at night. And he played a lot of monster movies and stuff like that, B movies. And he drank beer. He drank beer while he's on there. Supposedly, he drank every beer that he ever poured on that show. And he had this little monkey on a wire on a unicycle that comes zipping across the screen.
I told Jim about that. You know, he's got a bad problem with balance. I said, you remember the monkeys that rode the bicycle across the tie wire?
Yeah.
You need them barbells. Okay, I think I'm ready to cut the white again.
And he started getting long in the tooth, and then they started coming on with people like Elvira.
Who was that guy who dressed up in the vampire makeup? Remember him?
Lon Chaney?
No, it was somebody local channel. John, you remember?
No, Elvira's from Dayton here. Cassandra Peterson, I think her name is in real life.
She's blonde.
She's a redhead.
Redhead.
She's not. Doesn't have that dark vampire look.
Well, Elvira that was in the 70s. That wasn't in, I'm talking about the 50s.
Way back, yeah.
'50s and '60s. And I think the first, we used to watch Lawrence Welk,
Oh yeah, Grandma.
Bonanza.
Grandma had to
Big
watch
time
Lawrence
wrestling.
Well.
Yeah.
My great grandmas, oh, they were really into that, her.
Yeah, who was the guy? They were wrestling was different then.
That was real. It's real. I'm telling you, it's real.
Yeah, right.
Of course, you had the Ed Sullivan Show.
Ed Sullivan Show.
Really big shoe.
Actually, he had all the.
I saw the Beatles on there. I saw Elvis Presley on there, and they wouldn't show him below the waist.
Yeah.
Dave Clark 5 and
Yeah.
had all the #1 hitsters. He got in trouble for one of them because they did something on screen and it aired.
Okay, see if we can fix this spot here. Just a little spot. I guess I ought to wipe it before I, because we're not gonna wipe before I clear.
I'm not really rubbing this tape down here, Sparky. So.
Well, rub it down good. I don't think we're gonna have a problem with lift up seal. Get out the eraser. Wait, turn it over. This is getting too critical here when I'm doing just a little spot. If I don't fix it, it'll drive me nuts. Why didn't I fix that? See it right there?
That white spot right there?
Yeah, red spot.
Red spot?
Yeah.
Orange, red, whatever it is that got through the tape.
Whatever it is, that'll drive me fruit, so I might as well do it now. Yep. That's as good as it's gonna get. I don't want to put any overspray lines on it. Shooting for 20, but settle for 19.
Yeah, and you end up with 18.
Better not.
The differences, you know as well as I do, are very minute.
Houlihan and Big Chuck, whoever they are.
There you go.
We had Superhost and Goulardi, a red leading edge. Yeah, but Chris, you're not as old as we are.
There you go, fuselage side.
Yeah, better get this here too. Is that what this is for?
Fuselage side.
How did you want to start it?
The tape towards the stab.
Take toward this stab. Like so?
Yeah.
I got that all cleaned up, so that's good.
Yeah, for the other side.
The Lawrence Welk Show.
And the one, and the two.
We had Sky King, you remember that?
Yeah. Lone Ranger.
I used to like watch, they had Kukla, Fran, and Ollie,
Oh, yeah.
and, let's see, Jerry Mahoney and Knucklehead Smith.
I don't remember that one.
He was a ventriloquist.
I don't remember that one. You're the same age I am, so I see.
And then some of that could be an area thing where they showed it in your area and didn't show it in ours.
Kukla, Fran, and Ollie, yeah, oh yeah.
Little Rascals.
Mr. Mr. Kangaroo and
Captain
Captain
Kangaroo.
Kangaroo and
Mr. Green
Mr.
Jeans.
Green Jeans and Wendy.
Yeah. You know, back then they had educational toys, erector sets, and
Oh, yeah.
now they wouldn't sell that for fear that somebody'd kill somebody.
Yeah, we had scientific tests, they had poisons and stuff
Yeah.
in them, you could make bombs and everything else with it.
Yeah. I think we need one more piece for the bottom here. I had a chemistry set.
Can you just, were those long enough to fold
No.
and tape together?
No.
You just want to strip?
Yeah, I had a chemistry set,
Oh,
and I made this concoction. It really smelled bad.
yeah. You turn into black goo.
My mom said, "What the hell's this smell?"
I had one of those. Yeah, real G.I. Joes, man, 12-inch G.I. Joes.
Yeah, they were the same size as a Barbie.
Yeah, 'cause Ken was too much of a wuss, so you had to have somebody that was. We can add a piece.
Take it right there. Let me go around and seal all these ends up. Cause this is red, and it'll get in there.
Oh, yeah. Overkill.
Right here. Now you say overkill, but it's red. Right there.
That's got tape on the other end of it to roll around the other side. Take it down. Flip it right over there. Pretty cool thing, yeah. My God, we bring back, oh, these swarming back old memories. My grandma, I'd spend the weekend over at their house, and Grandpa watched Bonanza, and Grandma couldn't go without Lawrence Wells. She had to always watch Lawrence Wells. We got a line here, line here. And a line up here on the stab, or bin.
Where? Yeah.
Line here, here, line here, line here.
Hour to tape it, 2 seconds to paint.
It'll take longer than that, cause it's paint, lead dry, paint, lead dry.
It won't be much. We're just gonna towel the wings.
Yeah.
Oh, I got white in there. I need to shoot some white on these. I bet this is not enough white paint to finish these though.
Thank you very much.
Ooh, what?
Somebody wished me a happy birthday. I'm not getting the birthday thing up on front hanger anymore. Did you take that off that?
No,
I have to have you look at my computer. I might be
your
on-
date is not in your profile. You won't get happy birthday.
Well, I used to. I don't even get any birthday listings on it. None.
At the bottom.
Nope. Not there.
Yeah.
It shows who's online and who's been online or whatever. But
I don't know. They do updates and shit.
it's different. Sometimes it'll highlight when you're on there, and sometimes it won't highlight when you're on there, or you've been on there.
Well, you can just bet I've been on there and I'm watching. You guys are going nuts on me.
Oh yeah, I know. So a lot of times I'll look on there and see if you're on there, and then I'll text you, you know. And say, okay, he's up, it's 2:45 in the morning. I'm up looking on there. Yeah, see you're up? Yeah, he's up. Okay.
I might paint these red.
No, you won't.
What?
No, you won't.
Yeah.
You'll paint them red, orange, and yellow.
They need more work. But at least they got some paint going on them.
Yeah.
More sanding. I need another pair of foreskins.
Take a piece of wire and wrap around it and hang it.
Okay. Maybe I can do another graphic.
No skunks?
No more skunk. That would be a really little skunk on there, and boy, that'd be really tough to do.
A Hartzell propeller?
Herzl's in Ohio, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Can't really remember, but I think so. But that girl's, what's her name? Culver Props?
Culver Props.
Of course, you'd wanna run a wood prop.
Not that it would make much difference, white into yellow, it just lightened up a little bit. Grub yellow. Time's it getting to be?
12 o'clock.
12 o'clock, lunchtime. You get this color on and go to lunch, come back, tape it off. I think I'm gonna need thinner in this.
Only 2 more days left for Black Friday sales.
Yeah.
They keep extending it further and further out there. That Christmas decoration is up a week before Thanksgiving.
Jesus criminy, folks, let one holiday get over with before you start setting up for the next one.
No, we gotta get money.
Yeah. They gotta part you from your life savings.
What are you gonna do, what do you wanna do today, Wendy's?
Well, yeah, that probably worked.
Have we had enough of Taco Bell, or do you wanna do Taco Bell?
Yeah, I've had sort of Taco Bell out. Getting slim pickings. They're all declining in their quality of food. You know, Arby's is nowhere near what it used to be when they had the actual roast beef out there on the spit and they cut it off of it.
Did you push the tape down?
Double check it before. I'm gonna have to plug this air compressor in here pretty soon.
Yeah, plug it in, cause I'm out of air. Spraying rather light. Gonna make some noise. How much weight do you think all this work we've done has added? had the damn thing in my hand.
Right there by the,
Where's the top? Oh, it's on
it's on the gun.
the. We got thinner now.
Sky King. What was his daughter's name? Kimmy?
Yeah, I think so. They had a twin engine Beach or
Yeah, something like that.
maybe it was a twin engine Cessna, I don't know. Twin engine something or other. He was a sheriff.
They didn't do enough flying stuff in it. I wanted more flying in it. Cartoons, Johnny Quest. Big cartoon. That was one of the original, like real people type cartoons, you know, where the characters didn't look like some.
Hapu, how are you doing? I'm standing side by side. Haji, that was
Dr. Quest and Race Bannon and Johnny and Haji.
his name. Okay, there's the yellow.
Yep, quit irritating the paint job.
Go to lunch, come back, take that off. So after lunch, it gets orange and red and a coat of clear. Hopefully. I could paint them landing gears black. Why not?
Doesn't look good.
Match a
It
checkerboard.
Looks like a cop out, unless you put checkerboards on. I'm not gonna be doing any more checkerboards, so.
All right, guys, 24 watchers and 20 thumbs up. Make sure or 23 now, make sure when you leave to go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. We've been on 2 hours, 45 minutes. We'll be back after lunch. I appreciate you watching. Thanks for the support. Fair winds, tight lines. See ya.